I know a lot of you are going to be, traveling home for the holidays or maybe reconnecting with family over the holidays, and we're delving into the topic today of, as our parents are aging or as our grandparents are aging, what to look for in terms of signs that they might need a little bit extra care. So Lori Williams is the owner of Lori Williams Senior Services. It's actually a placement service that kind of helps seniors and their families find services and options. Lori, would it be appropriate to say that you're like an agent for the families to help them navigate?
Yes, absolutely. And so free service for the families.
I can only imagine that that is, one of those daunting tasks that once you get into it, you realize how much you don't know.
Absolutely. So that's what our purpose is, to educate families and help them navigate through what we call the maze of senior living.
So we wanted to talk about this in the holidays because some of us, look, it's been maybe even a couple of years since we've maybe seen our parents or our grandparents. What are some of those signs that we should be looking for when it comes to maybe aging signs or signs that they need a little extra help?
So when we visit them, especially if we haven't seen them in a year or 2 years, which is the case for some people because of COVID, we definitely want to take in their physical appearance just to see, have they lost weight or gained weight? Do they look unsteady or off balance? Do you notice bruises, which could be a sign of falling? Just take in their whole physical appearance and how they're walking, or if you notice a change in their hearing or their vision. Just so many things to look for.
This kind of stuff is tough because it's like you don't want to come in and you haven't seen somebody for so long and be, automatically judging them. But you're just talking about scanning for, I guess, areas of concern, and that could relate to the home as well.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. You just want to look for things that just don't seem right. Like if your mom always kept a perfectly, clean house, no clutter or anything, and you go to visit and now there's clutter and the kitchen is a mess. Those are just some signs that things are not as they should be.
What about, I know you say check the garage.
Definitely driving is a big one. And most seniors, nobody wants to give up driving. That's your independence right there. But you definitely want to check the car for any unexplained dings and dents, and the garage as well, just in case they maybe hit the garage. But that's a huge one, to be sure that they're still safe to be driving. Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, this is going to be a tough conversation. Nobody wants somebody to come in on a holiday when you've been invited over and have their child or grandchild say, well, I don't think you should be driving anymore. What advice do you have for somebody who is, I don't know. Tell us how to do this, Lori. I think it sounds tough.
Yeah, so I wouldn't, over Christmas dinner, just suddenly attack them and say, put them on the defensive, I think you're unsafe at home. So at this point, when you're visiting, you're just kind of taking everything in. And then I would talk with other family members. So if there's siblings, get them involved. Are you noticing some of the things that I'm seeing with grandma or mom or dad? And then you want to come up with a plan and talk to them. But the talk needs to be more like you're engaging with them, not putting them on the defense. You don't want to say, oh, I don't think you should be home alone anymore. The house is a mess. You really want to open a conversation by not attacking and just wanting them to know that you're there to help.
Yeah, I think it's a sense. So maybe wait till after Christmas dinner, you guys. Wait till after Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
And then if both parties agree, okay, it's time to get some help here. What's the first step? If you know that, I don't know, maybe they're not ready to move out, but maybe they needed a little extra TLC or care.
Yeah, so those are kind of the things you're going to be taking in. Are they going to be okay to stay at home? And I totally get that. Most people do want to stay home as long as they can. So you may want to look into things like maybe have home care, like a caregiver come in and check on them. Or if you're just noticing that maybe they're isolating and not, they seem lonely, maybe encourage them to get involved with their local senior center. Or if there's meals, maybe they need to, they're not able to cook like they once did, check out Meals on Wheels and get them signed up for that. So there's a lot of resources you can take advantage of and stay in the home, but address those things like loneliness and meals. And maybe if they're not taking their medications properly, a caregiver could come in and remind them of that.
Lori, thank you so much. Love that you offer this service in general. Really great to see you, and have a great holiday season.
Thank you so much. You too.
So I wanted to share more about her podcast too, you guys. She actually has a podcast. Go, Lori. This is Aging in Style with Lori Williams. So it's at LoriWilliams-SeniorServices.com. And you can find them on Facebook at Lori Williams Senior Services. And her number's on the screen as well if you want to just, give her a call.